Peace, peace, family. This video is about what I like to call third eye vision and how to actually get out of what I call the realm of illusion. For those of you who've been with me since day one or close to day one, you understand what my concept of the realm of illusion is. With that being said, an illusion is something that you can physically experience even though you're not spiritually supposed to. What do I mean by that? If it's not created by God or nature or the creator, then it is not supposed to be. So with that being said, the universe did not create no damn McDonald's. So with that being said, you're not never supposed to experience McDonald's. McDonald's food, waiting in line, giving your money to a McDonald's cashier, dealing with a manager at a drive-thru. The whole aspect or alleged reality of McDonald's is actually false in its existence. Now, McDonald's is created by somebody who is false in their existence, the Caucasian. So we understand that McDonald's is something that you are not naturally supposed to experience. It is an illusion. It is not meant for the soul to be dealing with, even though you can physically deal with it. So we understand that. How do you break down illusions? You have to break things down all the way to their molecule, all the way down to their chemical makeup. And if it lacks any natural chemical elements, then it itself is unnatural. So what do I mean by this? You understand that when you eat an apple, you're supposed to, because the chemical elements and the energy in the apple is all created from the divine, aka the universe. A cheeseburger or a McDouble, half of that's chemical. I mean, more than half of that's chemical, and then the other half of that is human baby food that the Jews are putting in the food after they murder the kids during their cannibal rituals. So we understand that that's not natural. You're not supposed to be eating that. So the fact that that's doing something good to you is an illusion. And illusions make people self-destruct. Why? Because you can keep doing it even though you'll never get better. You'll only get worse even though you believe you're nourishing and sustaining yourself. Now, why is it important? Because illusions are upheld by labels. Labels, aka names. Like if you go watch my video titled Energy Signatures, I break down how names and everything are just energy signatures. But why is this important? Because labels trap you. When you name something, you configure it to one aspect of itself. For example, when you put a title on something, you have imprisoned it to whatever you have deemed it. So why is it important? Because our minds are imprisoned in being forced to create the reality of the person who has given us the titles, aka in this instance, Englishmen, Caucasians, the English language. Now, if I was to show you a picture of a police officer and I say, what is this? Everybody's going to say a police officer. But if your third eye is open, the way you're supposed to see him is, that's not a police officer. That is a genetically modified organism, aka a Caucasian, wearing a blue garment with a chemical element on his chest, aka a piece of metal. Now, why is it important? When you break things down to what they actually are, you take away the false pretense of authority. You see, now if I was to show you a white man in a navy blue or black outfit with a badge on and tell you that's a police officer, then you automatically give him the power of being an authority figure. But if I tell you that's just a Caucasian wearing a black outfit with a piece of metal on his chest, now it means nothing. See, that's how you get your power back, black people. We have to be able to navigate through the maze of labels. Because if I tell you, oh, this is a Lamborghini, then you have given this the false pretense or the false value or the illusional value of what the Lamborghini label should hold. But if I tell you, oh, this is a bunch of metals that have been welded together and then upgraded using nanotechnology so that you can so that they can receive radio frequencies so that you can listen to audio while you drive it manually. And I break this car down and it runs off of oil. And I break this car down to its smallest detail, then it loses the value. Because you see that every car is made the same damn way. They're all made out of elements. So you're valuing something, you might as well value a damn sword. It's metal too. So it's like, black people, when your third eye is open, you see things at its most intricate level, and you see things for what it is. And why it's important? Because why would you value a car? Once again, nature didn't create a car, because half that paint and the seats and all of that, all of those chemicals are man-made. Those aren't divine-made. So why is it important? because you're valuing something other than what the Creator has given you. So even religious people who claim to worship God or worship Allah or whatever your religious belief is, how do you value something that Creator didn't even, that your God or your Allah, he didn't even intend for you to have? But you value that. But then you claim you still value him, but you value something that's not of his doing, his alleged doing. So we have to understand, you got to use third eye vision in this world, y'all. What I like to call third eye vision. Break stuff down to its most intricate level and deal with it there. And that will let you know if you should be dealing with it or not. Even people. Oh, he got a big chain on his car on 28s and he's in a Cadillac Escalade with Lamborghini doors. And he lives in a mansion. No, he don't. Because when I look into the intricate details of this person, I see a demonic soul or a wicked soul 9 times out of 10 living inside of a physical shell that's probably not healthy. It's probably a little overweight or a lot of overweight. And then he probably has no virtue. And he's using other illusional objects or tools to disguise his unvirtuousness or unrighteousness that is existing inside of his shell, which is also unhealthy. Break people down to their smallest molecule and look at them from there. You see, what do scientists do when they want to see what's really going on? They look at things on a microscope. You got to put people on a pineal gland. We're gonna call this from here on out, y'all. We're gonna call this the pineal scope. We're using the pineal gland to scope in on everything. Third eye vision. You have to put people on a microscope, spiritually and physically, and get into the detail of what they are. So I like to call that third eye vision, family. And understand this is what must be used to navigate through the rest of our lives and any other lives that we may reincarnate and experience. So with that being said, family, see things for what they are and not what they appear to be. If it's not natural or it's not righteous, then it's not for you. If it's not composed completely of divinity, then it's no way you should have ever experienced it. So remember, an illusion is something that's not real. What's something that's not real? Something that you can physically experience even though you're not spiritually supposed to. The universe never intended for black people to be smoking crack or shooting heroin. Why? Because it's man-made. And when you say, heroin grow on trees and they got the poppy plants. No. So what? It's not liquid. Nature ain't creating no damn needle for you to be shooting in your arm. All of those are man-made guises and tools for you to destroy yourself. So understand that everything that's man-made is created for a purpose. And the creation is in the nature of the Creator. If we know that the Creator, aka the Caucasian, has a negative mental pretense on black people, then his creations will also be in negative standpoints on black people. So anything that has been set in stone by the Caucasian, this is why it's always been negative to black people. When we say police, we think something negative. Feds think something negative. Crack, something negative. Guns, something negative. Anything that he has, McDonald's, pork, anything that the Caucasian has or can be accredited to manifesting has always been in the negative favor of black people. So understand, family, before I keep this video too long, use your mind to navigate through this world. Stop seeing things for what it look like and see things for what they are. Break things down to their smallest detail and then work your way back up. So step out of the realm of illusion by using third eye vision. And with that being said, peace.